Hey everyone, Jen in the house. What is up? Welcome or welcome back. I'm super excited today because we got the new Tarte Adelaine Morin. Not sure how to say her name, but we have her palette here. Eyes, cheek, and face. So, if you want to see this palette, and you want to see the swatches, and you want to know what I think, because I do think, then keep on watching. Keep on watching, shut up. Ooh, let me just do the promo here. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it at the end. Thank you. I'm in a mood today. All right, so this is the Tarte Adelaine. I don't know. There you go. And there she is. So in case you want to follow her on social media, that's the back of the palette. Yeah. She is a 21-year-old master of beauty, transformation, and entertainment in her blog. Since creating her YouTube channel in 2011, this Canadian-born influencer captivated her audience love with her passion for makeup, outgoing personality, strong voice for girls supporting girls, and obsessive love for the color yellow, hence the packaging. Finding inspiration within her YouTube community and pop culture, Adelaine seamlessly transforms herself into leading figures of film, television, and music. These dynamic videos illuminate her exceptional talent and bold personality, while also providing her 4 million plus Adelaingels with inspired original content. So if you follow her, you're an angel. Get it? Okay. Adelaine Morin, Agi Day 21. Oh, and a total different language. It's in a lot of different languages. Well, way to go, Tarte. Cruelty free. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this bad bitch up. And I don't follow her. I don't really know her. I hadn't really heard of her until this collaboration. Some of you may have, and that's the back. I do like the packaging. It is very fun and summery, and on the inside it's got her Adelaine X Tarte or whatever. Full-size mirror. It does bend all the way back. You know, your girl appreciates that. And then here is the palette. So it comes with a highlighter, and I'll read you the names in a minute when we do some swatches. It comes with a blush, and then it comes with 9 eyeshadows. And so I'm excited. So let's go ahead and swatch them. Let's say the names. I've been using this for a little while. I've worn it to work a couple of times. I love the palette. I think it's a great idea. So the highlighter in this palette, I'll just start with the cheek products first. This is a really blinding highlight. It's called Promise Ring. It's a little bit more silver than the Amrezy highlight, but that is kind of what it reminds me of as far as like blinding goes. And then that's still what's on my finger from the swatch. So that is the highlighter that comes with it, which you could use for an inner corner, an eyebrow highlighter, whatever you want to do. I Feel Beautiful is the blush color, and well, let's see. Blush is a little finicky, but it's a real pretty color. It looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of all of the Tarte blushes. So if you like those, then you definitely would like this. I'm going to start my swatches going from here to here, and here to here, and here to here, so that you guys know. The first one is probably not going to show up. I'm going to go ahead and take my Fitbit off here. This is Adelaingels. So this one is for the viewers. So it's a really kind of like all over the lid, nice transition, kind of like starting shade. Or if you're just doing like a 2-color and then like a nice like plain looking lid, then you know that would be the one to go with. The next one is Contour, and the T-O-U-R is really big and the con, you know, is just small. So it's kind of funny how she did the spelling. Let's see if I can show you there. See how it's like. I don't know what that's about. Maybe a tour. Maybe she's going on tour. Maybe she's letting y'all know something. The mattes in here are supreme. They're superb. They're really nice. And I think if you're going to use the shimmers, put down a base, whether it's Primer Potion, P. Louise, whatever from Tarte, a little bit of concealer, something like that, and then put your shimmer on. I have hooded eyes, so the stuff that I put there is always going to crease because of how severely my eyes are hooded. Like, there's all the color, and then it's gone because it disappears into my hood. All right, so the next one is Law of Attraction, and it's like a gold with like an orangey taupe undertone. I'll let you kind of see the pan. You can kind of see the shift in it. It's very, it's nice. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's just trophy wife. But when I wore it, I was like, oh no, that's different. That's nice. The next one in the second row is a nice matte. It's Mama Morin, M-O-R-N. So I'm guessing that color is for her mama. It's another really nice matte color. I'll just buff that into my wrist there. It's a hard place to swatch. Even though I weigh 200 pounds, I got a bony wrist. I don't know why. Just happens that way. All right. And the next color is Red Eye Flight. And this is another shimmer. Now the shimmers are really nice. They kind of swatch like the ABH ones, and when you run your finger across them, they blend out really good. That's not me picking up any more color, that's just the color. So I really like that color. And then we have another matte, which this is the deepest color in the palette, and I do quite enjoy it. This one is Beep Bop. Not sure what that means because I don't follow her, but if you do, then you will know. The third row, it starts with a really nice kind of mustard yellow. It's called Girls Supporting Girls. And I just like this color a lot. I'm going to show you some dupe palettes when we're done with this. And I'm not sure how I'll do those swatches yet, but yeah. The next one is like a nice kind of burnt orange. It's called Boss Lady. And so the color story is really good. It's when you look at the palette, it's super easy to go, oh, okay, I can do this look and this look and this look. And then you change your shimmers up or put a different color in the inner corner, and it really, really, you know, really switches things up. And then the last one is Beautiful, Magical, Wonderful. It's kind of like a bronzy, almost coppery color, like an orangey bronze, if you will. And so this is the palette. These are the eyeshadows, and then these are the highlighter and the blush. So it's kind of the vibes. I enjoy this. I don't really buy things for collaborations. I buy them because I like the colors, or I like the brand of eyeshadow. I have more Tarte eyeshadow palettes than any other eye palette. Except for Natasha Denona. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I even have more than Jeffree Star because he only has 5 eyeshadow palettes. So 5 or 6, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 and I have all of them. And so yeah. But I really like it. I like the layout. I think it's good. Like if you're gonna travel, you have a highlighter, you'll have your blush, you'll have eyeshadows, you know, your inner corner, whatever, and it's just a cute little palette. I like what they did. But I want to show you guys in case. I feel like Tarte is middle of the road on prices. It's very affordable, it's very good value, and it's very good quality. But I am going to show you some dupes, so get ready to dupe it out. None of these other ones have face products in them, so there is that. I have the Flower Beauty Sun Blazing eyeshadow palette. It comes with a brush. There's no mirror. I used the brush when I first got it. It's okay. The eyeshadows are okay. Yeah, so let's go in here. This is the eyeshadow palette here. So you can see a lot of resemblances in this eyeshadow palette with that eyeshadow palette. So this color here, I'm just gonna, it's a really nice eyeshadow. It's a drugstore brand. It's like $14 or $15 palette. And so that was really nice to kind of, you know, be able to, if you can't afford Tarte, then here's something from Flower Beauty. Let's go ahead and show you the yellow in the Flower Beauty. Oh, it's really chalky. Dusty. It's a little more bright. So that's kind of nice. Let's see. Can we dupe out another color here? Maybe. Let's see about this one. The shimmers that are in here are kind of these two. So we'll just kind of, it's a little more red than orange. So those are kind of like in the color story. And then the lightest color in this eyeshadow palette is this one here. So in comparison, let's see, we'll just fit in here. It's a little more pink than the one that's in the Adelaine. Overall, it's pretty good. I have not used this on my eyes but one time. It's not super long lasting, but I didn't have on an eyeshadow primer and I didn't use my regular brushes. But I will show you kind of a side-by-side so you can see if you kind of want to dupe it out. It's very, very close. So that would be a nice, good alternative. If you want to see a review on that palette, let me know, and I will make it a point to get that done for you. But if not, it's just me trying out drugstore eyeshadows because I don't use a lot of drugstore makeup. Concealers, I like the e.l.f. concealer, I like the Milani concealer, I like some of the Milani stuff, but for the most part I don't use the eyeshadows. The next one is the ColourPop Cute AF, and this is the color layout on this one. And then hold it up with this one, and you have your same yellow, your same kind of transition shades. It's got the more orangey brown vibes that we're talking about here. It's got a few more like middle of the road transition colors. We have this one here, and then we have this one here. And then, you know, your shimmers are going to be a little bit different. We'll have this shimmer and this shimmer. So we can just go in. This is my favorite color in this palette. It's like an orangey color. And that one is not in the Adelaine palette, but I love that color in this palette. And then you kind of have this one here, a little more warm tone, which kind of matches this one in the palette. So the different, like, oh, what do they call them? Like shimmers, mattes, things like that, maybe a little bit different, but this is just about the same color story too. And this is like a $12 or $16 palette. So you can kind of get the same vibes. And then even, you could probably dupe out your blush in this one, to be honest. I like the Yes Please. I've had it for a long time, and I'm never going to get rid of it. That's it. Now I have the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So this is for my high-end queens. If you've never seen this palette, it comes with a nice protective gear. If you get the Allure Beauty Box, you got this color that I have on my eyelid in the Carly Bible box, which I'll just go ahead and swatch over here, which is the color I have on my lid today. I enjoy the shit out of this palette. I've worn it the last couple of days. I like the colors. This is my favorite transition color. I use it the most. I love this brown color and this brown color. All the shimmers in here are super beautiful. But this one is really good, and I was excited to get the Carly Bible one. I thought it was a different color and swatched it, so I can't put it in a giveaway now. So that does kind of suck that I did that, but if you'll look at these two, if you're wanting a higher end, you want more colors, but you want this, I would say go with this one. I say that because there's a lot of similar colors in here. So if you mixed these two colors, you could create this color. You know, the oranges and the red tones. You've got your orange here and your orange here. You've got your yellow here and your yellow here. You've got a deep brown. You've got a couple different deep browns and some transitions. A few more shimmers in here. I love this eyeshadow palette. I love the formula. It's my favorite. This is pretty comparable. You know, if you're not wanting to spend $129, you can spend 30 or 40 and get this. If you can't afford that, but you really want to go with the vibe, you can get the ColourPop. They range from 12 to 22 bucks, depending on which ones you get. I think this one was 16, and it's called Cute AF. I think the one that would be closest to it would be like Yes Please, maybe, if they don't still have this one. And then Suns Blazing, this is by Drew Barrymore, and this you can get at Walmart. That's where I got mine. I don't know if they have it at Ulta. It comes with a brush, and kind of the same vibes. If you're not real good at makeup, it also tells you how to apply it. So, that's really good. So, I genuinely am kind of an eyeshadow-aholic. But I like this because it's just good. It's an easy color story. The colors are really, really beautiful. And the formula is not that bad. It's really not. It's actually pretty good. And before I started buying high-end, to me, Tarte was like the bougie thing. Not Natasha Denona, but like ABH and Tarte were the things that I would get because I could get the most bang for my buck. I was getting a lot of colors. I was getting good formula. I was definitely getting the name. You know what I mean? And that's what I really liked about it. So if you have not tried Tarte and you have not tried their eyeshadow formula, or if you're just a fan of her, then go out and get it. I think it's really great. I went in store, I passed it once, and then I got home and kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it. I couldn't get it out of my mind, and I thought, I'm getting it. If you guys want to see a video with me using this against another eyeshadow palette, like doing two eyes, kind of like one look, let me know, and I definitely will. Just drop it down in the comments below and let your girl know what you want, okay? Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Do good, be good, you are good. Aren't you glad I have content this week? Go me, life balance. Thanks, Flood. It's flooding here. So, I'm making good of my time. Alright, I will see you guys later. Do good, be good, you are good. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up your girl. Share this video if you want. And if my giveaway's still going on, enter that.